Hi there, and thanks for tuning in to this episode of The Adventures of Saffron Mallory. Last time we met John Wolfe and we explored the Black House, and this time we're going to take a trip to the local theme park. That's right, we're going to the Atlantic Island Park tonight. We're going to start off with this mission here from John Wolfe. That'll take us to the park, and then we'll explore the park with, I think, the 3 missions within there. After that, who knows? Let's get on with it, shall we? Taking the purple.
Either you've chosen as bad a time as any for a long weekend upstate, or you're here to do a day's work in the name of whatever master holds your leash. In that case, you've come to the right place. But you're not the first to come looking. Hate to break it to you, my friend. We've had all sorts skulking about. Illuminati, Templars, Dragon, Phoenicians. It's like a gold rush. They smell power, and they want a piece of it. Fishermen, by a rocky shore, winds blowing wildly in a boat unmoored. Storm is coming. Boone and I, we've split the good work between us. He gets the cushy assignment up by the doorway, holding the hands of rookies. I get Deadwood here. He has a waterproof tent and hot food. I get dank cellars and animal crackers. At least I get to play with more than rotting corpses and pale ghouls. There are strange things going on down in that abandoned amusement park. And not just an old-fashioned haunting. It's an evil place. Born of an evil man, and the souls trapped inside are screaming to be let out. Heaven and hell are both in the hearts of men. But water too pure has no fish. We need evil for good to exist. My advice to you, keep your shoulders up and your weapon drawn. This is not a good place. And whatever hides here got a taste for life, for taking it and swallowing it. To know the road ahead, they say, ask those coming back. But if you come across bodies, there's really no need to ask. You'll know which road you're on.
I don't know, I quite like animal crackers. Can't remember the last time I had any, but I know I like them. Good evening, Carl. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. Should we go take a look at the park, shall we? Use corpse. You know, how do we use the corpse? Or is it just me? We've used the corpse, so we need more corpses to use. There's something seriously wrong with this. Can't quite put my finger on it. Lots of corpses. I'm continuing. Defeat the ambushers. Okay. That would be them defeated. Hello, Maddox. Haven't seen you for a while. How are you doing, mate? That was my elite skill, Elizabeth. If it does 1600 damage, I'll take your word for it. Find a way into the house. I'm guessing we go in through the back. Oh? Do tell, if you want to, of course. It's, life has been a little bit, lifey for me, too. Probably in a different way to you. Okay. We'll just pretend that didn't exist, shall we? Ah, fair enough, Maddox. I'm here Mondays and Thursdays, so it'd be lovely to see you. It's nice to see you now, mind. Cock. There's a blind spot over there. Just got to be patient. Let's disable security. Guess you got to use it again. Okay, it's a tracking device. We like the tracking devices. So we got to do the third one first, and then the second one second, and the first one third. Fair enough. Sure, there's some method in the madness. Let's go back to the Savage Coast. Might even get to the academy tonight. If we do the parkour in the first episode. I always like this area. I liked it when I first did it. I liked it when the park came out. I really enjoyed playing the park. I must have played through it now 4 or 5 times. It did have an impact the first time I played it. There it is. I don't know why the achievement failed there. No, it's not that way. Not that way really either, I think, so let's try this way. There it is. Ah. Is it in the car park? I think it might be in the car park. Okay, so that one's done. Let's go and see this chap over here. Can't remember his name. Nicholas Winter, that's it.
Can I help?
Now, we have 2 action missions and an investigation. Let's get them done.
Finally. Are you with Grayson Security? I've been trying to get a hold... No. You wouldn't happen to have a helicopter, would you? Of course not. This is private property, but I won't belabor the fact. I'm not particularly attached to it. Who in their right mind would want an abandoned amusement park on a godforsaken island in the Atlantic? Aside from Nathaniel Winter, of course. Yeah, that Nathaniel Winter. Millionaire. Mogul. Also, as it turns out, theme park tycoon. Nathaniel brought me up here during construction. And even then, there were accidents. Workers falling to their deaths. Equipment malfunctioning as soon as it was turned on. Strange whispers at night, according to the crew, coming from the rides themselves. But he was a stubborn son of a bitch, my father. The park opened against all odds right on schedule. Whole island showed up for the ribbon cutting. But the accidents continued. A roller coaster derailed, killing a family of 3. A 10-year-old kid was found, dismembered, behind the cotton candy stand. An employee in a chipmunk costume went berserk, stabbing 2 teenagers in the eye. By 1980, Nathaniel was forced to shut it all down. There were investigations. It was all over the papers. So he closed up shop. Stayed behind while my mother and I went back to Boston. Never saw the son of a bitch again. I remember Nathaniel telling me once, after the bumper cars crushed one of the engineers, that this was all par for the course. Great deeds require great sacrifice, he said. Next time I saw my father, he was in a casket. He outlived everyone and left me nothing of his fortune. Except... I don't want his money. And I didn't ask for the park, neither. All I want is answers. You can say a lot about Nathaniel Winter, but he never made a bad investment or a rash decision. So why in God's name did he build this park? I've heard them. At night. The rides? They do whisper.
You know, that is a fantastically large Ferris wheel. Anybody here played the park? What did you think of the spin-off games? I haven't played Moons of Madness, but I have played the park. And funnily enough, Funcom actually gave me a copy of Hide and Shriek to stream on opening night when it was released, which I did. Still have it. Haven't played it for a while. I enjoyed that. I remember being a little bit disappointed that it wasn't more. You know, it was based on the Innsmouth Academy, but it wasn't the Academy. It was somewhere else. Now let's see how this differs. I remember the park one. You see, now this is a different map to the park. What did you think about it, Carl? You see, I enjoyed it. Yes, it was a walking simulator, but you know what? It took, the first time I played it, it took me about 2.5 hours. It was the very first thing I ever streamed. And I enjoyed it. I paid, what, 5-6 quid for it, so it's the same as you pay to go and see a horror film for about 2 hours. You know, it was fun. No complaints. safe now. Okay, I guess we survived. Elizabeth, I enjoyed it. If you ask me nicely, I am more than happy to stream it through again one evening, so you can experience it maybe without buying it or being too scared. Didn't quite make it. Sounds good to me. Maybe I'll go with the whiskey rather than the rum, but and I'm guessing you're... Where are you from, Elizabeth? Because when you say rum and chips, it makes me think of American chips, possibly, rather than our British chips. That's right, you're Mexico. So for you, chips are what we call crisps. For us, when you say chips to somebody from the UK, they are, if you think of French fries, but thicker. Steak cut. Proper sort of fish and chip chips. Ooh, which roller coaster car should we go? The front? The front.
Don't fear.
I think this is literally just a cutscene, isn't it? There's the strange lady there. Not the sort of thing you really want to see during the first run. Quite a cool roller coaster, man. Those trees are a little bit close to the track. You know, health and safety have a bit of a field day here. And especially these people sort of jumping on the track as well. That wouldn't be, that'd be frowned upon. Not the smoothest of rides. Yeah, zombie on the track there. Health and safety really wouldn't like that.
Come out wherever you are.
Oh, a little bit of a jump scare there. Go to Lover's Lake. This one's tough. Right, off to the Ferris wheel. That mud golem didn't waste any time spawning. How do I get out? That way. Oh, am I out? I'm out. Do you know, I went to Disney World when I was younger. My parents took me... Now, let's see, I was 13. I think it was 87. It was the year before the MGM studios opened, I know that. Went to Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom was... I really loved the Epcot Centre, though. We ended up going there for 3 days, and we spent 2 in the Epcot Centre. I went on Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion was a great ride. I didn't go on Space Mountain. A bit too young and scared at the time. Now, slightly different. Loved it. But let's see if we can arrange that, perhaps, Elizabeth. One evening, then, we'll do a special park stream. How does that sound? I'll get some chips and whatnot. Okay, that was a bit useful. Ooh. To the bumper cars. I got a scarecrow. See, he's a scarecrow, he's not a clown, is he? And when I've done these recently with Leisha, it's been so much easier. Of course, because, you know, full 10.9 gear. A lot harder now. Head back to Mr. Winter. And I think I got a clown nose there. It does a bit, doesn't it, Carl? He's over this side.
I'm sorry.
Right, what have we got? Oh, keep opening the browser because the browser doesn't work. Oh yeah, a clown nose. Oh, it's a museum piece. Okay, I'll put that down there then. Okay. Oh, we got these texts as well. What are those? Okay, that's the museum.
글자는 이름을 만들죠. 이름은 의미가 없어요. 이름을 지은 이는 없어요.
I have no idea what that was. But there we are. Carnival Souls.
Where the hell? The hell is it? I know I left it right. Oh, God, the stench. To my son, Nicholas James Winter, blah, blah, blah. Where is it? I leave my masterpiece, the Atlantic Island Park, to be restored according to my original plans? What fucking plans, Dad? How did it go? Don't tell me. I'm not blind or deaf. I don't believe it's a coincidence those things are drawn to the rides. The fog came the day we got here. I was supposed to fly in, but the airport was closed. So we drove all the way up from Portland. Less than an hour later, it rolled in like an avalanche. Wahid here decided to stay in the car. I headed for the highest place I could find. I didn't think of it at the time. What with those animals at my feet. But it's weird that the wheel's still working after all this time. I can't imagine the power's still on. At least not the electrical power. But that's not what this place runs on, is it? He stayed behind, my father, Nathaniel Winter, when everyone else left. And not because he didn't have anything else. He had his empire, his money, my mother. He had me. But this is the only thing he wanted. It kept him alive for over a century. It gave him power. I'm still not convinced he's not here. Somewhere, feeding on the ghosts of lost children like some kind of bogeyman. What the hell are you looking at? This is private property, you know.
I think he has some serious daddy issues, don't you? Sovaketu, hello, yes, I'm a dragon. Well, this character is a dragon. My main character has always been a Templar. But when I started this brand new character, I'd never been a Lumi or a dragon, so I left it up to my viewers, and dragon won. So, Dragon it is. With the magic blowjob. Go to the Ferris wheel. Yes, sir. And how are you, my friend? Lovely to see you here. If you want to see the other episodes, because I've started right from the beginning, they are on YouTube. The link is around the panels below somewhere. It'd be lovely to see you there as well. But yes, I played this right from the beta, and I thought I'd play through the story and do these story quests for the first time in 10 years. Well, you know, you can't argue with a magic blowjob, can you? Ride the Ferris wheel. It doesn't work, does it? Okay, this is weird. I don't remember this. Free the laughter of children. No map available. Well, this is a little bleak. And how do we find this laughter of children? This is the laughter. Okay. These aren't annoying, are they? Okay, the laughter of children is free. Follow the Bogeyman. Yes, follow the Bogeyman. Now, is that Nathaniel? Oh no, there's a trick to this, isn't there? I gotta go up here. Out of the way. Yes, I think it was. Haha! I remembered how to do it! Jolly good. Yeah, it took me ages to figure out what to do at that point. And of course it's tough without good gear. Alright, so we have one more to do. Do we not? We have the investigation mission and then we're done in the park. So let's do that.
Yes?
Okay. Gravity it is.
You're like a bad itch that can't be scratched. You know why I came up here? To sell it all off. The whole park. So that I wouldn't end up like my father. Stuck to this place. There's gravity here. I don't know who they are, but they have money. And ways to convince you that it would be in your best interest to sell. I didn't care. I didn't need to be blackmailed to sign a contract. What in the name of hell do I want an amusement park for? But now I couldn't imagine selling. It's got its claws in me like it had my father. It won't let me go. It owns me. It feeds on me. There's no escaping gravity. Time I've invested in you, I figured you'd come up with something. But all you've given me is grief. And now they're coming for me. For whatever dark secrets this tomb holds. They're like you. Special. Part of another world. A secret world. Convinced they run the place. That the rest of us are just shadows. Even if I knew how to escape gravity, even if I wanted to, something tells me I shouldn't. I don't know what'll happen to this place. And the world, if I do.
Okay, so we've got the last will and testament there. So let's have a look at it. Nothing much there, but we do have the monocle. Okay, so we've got to go to Henderson's farm. I think it's that barn there.
Hello?
It's going to be an old empty barn, isn't it? Well, the trick is to remember that you have that monocle, but also to get somewhere safe before reading it.
Yes?
Alright, so we are around the top here by parking. So we got to follow this trail from the bumper cars through the Ferris wheel down to this area here, I'm guessing. Okay. Let's get into the park. Well, I believe, because I saw it earlier, there's something on the way along that first path that you have to pick up. And it kind of buggers you up if you don't. Here we go. I saw this earlier. It's, yeah, we go. It's the glass, isn't it? And then Then we follow that through there. Along to here. Now I think we've got to add that red glass to the monocle, don't we? We look at the plans again. Is it bugged? Oh, have I gone the wrong way, have I? You start here. And you follow it up past here to the bumper cars. Gotcha. So now I assemble the red monocle. Activate the red vision, and there's the second set of plans, which should take me from here all the way over to the Octatron. Here they are. blue glass. So, theoretically, we add the blue... No. Disassemble it first. Add the blue glass to that. Add that buff. Then... No. And we've got to put both in, maybe. No. Okay. Monocle with the blue lens. Blue vision. Ah, there it is. Okay, I was just looking at the wrong plan. That was weird. Okay, let's not worry. So, where's the blue path? There it is. Let's give the Octatron a bit of a wide berth, shall we? Follow this path through here, along here. Some plans there. I think we have to go across here. Is this where we're going to do both monocles together, is it? There it is. Should take us over here. Out. Okay, trail stops here. Complete the circuit diagram. Ah, you can click on it. So you've got to be very careful. Right. think I've done it. I've done it. Awesome. Well, there we go then. Right. Let's have a look. We'll head to the academy next. Which is that way. Oh, hang on, that's not Innsmouth, that's Innsmouth, it's this way. The Quest of the Book Author. Which one's that? I've only done the one in the ones in the park tonight. Oh, no, haven't gone down there yet. Haven't done the lighthouse. So, right, we're going to wrap up this episode here. Take a quick break. And then we'll carry on with the academy, okay? So, thank you for watching. Next episode, we're going to be exploring the Innsmouth Academy. Hope to see you then, when the adventures of Saffron Mallory will continue.